Source of life. In ancient and glorious times, on the blessed land of Midgard, in a gracious ancient region, in the most ancient and mighty Asia, which stretched to the east from the Thistle Mountains and extended beyond the Harian Sea, from the Cold Sea to the Aryan Sea, up to the greatest Himalaya mountains. 4 great clans of the Asir lived there, descendants of the ancient light gods, and 4 great clans of the Rasi. The Aesir began to migrate to Asia from the sacred land of Daria in ancient times and started to live in this region when our ancestors beheld 3 moons in the night sky. The Aesir called this land the land of the Aesir. Clans of the Aesir came to this land of Asia and the northern country where our sun did not wish to set. The ancient and wise great Aesir called this blessed land the Holy Land, the land of the Aesir clans, or the land of the holy race. The wise Aesir settled in Asia and the northern country to witness the deeds of the gods and their descendants in Midgard. They initially settled along the Erie River, which carried its waters across Midgard to Daria, just to witness the benevolent deeds of all the bright heavenly gods and the creations of their beautiful descendants on the blessed land of Midgard. Initially, the Aesir settled along the Erie River, carrying pure waters to Midgard and Daria. The heavenly Erie, adorning pure Svarga, did not descend to the Erie mountains of Asia, for the earthly Erie was a continuation of the majestic heavenly Erie, which was also called Perun's Path, or the Milky River with its silken shores. The majestic and beautiful heavenly Erie, adorning the entire pure Svarga, did not descend from the endless skies to the Erie mountains of great Asia. It carried within itself the life-giving power of the pure Svarga, filling the holy land of the ancient and wise Aesir with grace, and the clans of people rightfully called it the pure source of life. Because of the heavenly purity of the waters of the majestic tranquil Erie, inhabited by the ancient and wise Aesir, the blessed land was named Belyovodye, Old Vyseslav, such is our word to speak. As in the native land, in Belyovodyushka, in the Holy Land, yes, in Abogeshka, the wide Erie Father flowed. He flowed abundantly towards Daria. From the Erie mountains, he carved his path through thousands of versts to the blue sea. He flowed through the forests and groves, nourishing the small streams. He knew much on his journey, beheld the beauty of Midgard, kept the warmth of the bright sun, and bestowed it upon the glorious Rasi. He knew much on his journey, beheld the beauty of Midgard, kept the warmth of the bright sun, and bestowed it upon the glorious Rasi. But in the vast and glorious expanses of the sacred and blessed Belyovodye, besides the pure source of life, there were even more powerful springs that bestowed great life forces, and the wise Rasic people truly called them the most significant sources of life. These inexhaustible sources of life force for the Rasic people were the ancient faith of their ancestors and the cherished source of life force. This ancient faith of the ancestors supported the numerous clans of all the mighty and glorious Rasic people during times of great hardship and severe life trials. This ancient faith of the ancestors encompassed all aspects of life for all the ancient clans of the great race and all the descendants of the heavenly rod. From it, they constantly drew ancient wisdom and great strength for their creative deeds. In the ancient faith, numerous families of very powerful and glorious Rasishs found answers to all the questions that arose in their blessed life, and it was told about the life source. In ancient times, when the clan sons of the great race and heavenly descendants gathered for the Ventagard festivities, they all came to the clan grove, offering to the clan god for a fruitful summer. And before the start of the great celebration, They all came to the sacred grove of their clan and the shrines of all the bright gods, bringing bloodless offerings to the good and holy great God of the clan, to their bright ancestral gods, and to all the heavenly guardian gods for yet another blessed and fruitful summer. Then there were very fruitful times in all the villages of Belavoda and Rosinia, where the wise sons of the clans of the great race lived and worked gloriously. All the heavenly gods and Mother Nature generously rewarded their descendants, the great workers and creators. The inhabitants of Vendigard of Iri believed that the generous god Rod provided kindness. They honored him with festivities. Wise elder storytellers came to share ancient wisdom preserved for generations. During these times, many people from clans gathered to hear the tales of the wise sorcerer Ratimir, known as Nightingale for his singing voice. And wise, silver-haired elder storytellers came to these grand celebrations from all the clearings and hermitages of the forest to share the ancient wisdom that their clans had preserved for many thousands of generations of the Rasic people. And during those joyful and happy, blessed and memorable times, a great multitude of people from distant and nearby clans of the Rasic people gathered to listen to the melodic tales of the glorious and wise sorcerer Ratimir, nicknamed Nightingale for his singing voice. Ratimir knew all the people gathered to share ancient tales, glorious tales, wise tales, and beautiful tales.